I think Brandon Cooks, their #1 receiver over the last 2 weeks, has been amazing for the Pats. He kind of had a slow start to the season. We've seen what #1 receivers can do against this Bills defense. There's wide open pockets in that zone sometimes. So I'm not really necessarily worried about Gronk maybe down the seam. I'm worried about Cooks finding open nooks. And he is so quick that can be quickly turned into a 75-yard touchdown.
I heard a stat today. Brady's throwing more balls that travel 20 yards in the air than anyone else in the league.
Scary.
Remember when he didn't do that at all a few years ago? What happened to this guy? He's bionic.
He had Julian Edelman, and he didn't have to. Edelman would take it the rest of the way. He has a different receiving core. Danny Amendola is not Edelman. No one in that receiving core is Edelman. So you're right. I think he's forcing more of those throws successfully, but he has to because he has to. He doesn't have the same.
Another example of a quarterback making his receivers better.
Sure.
You know, and that for all the talk around here about how Tyrod Taylor hasn't had enough talent around him, and I agree with that. If Brady was here, I think Brady would be making the most of that, and these receivers would look dynamite right now.
If that's the case, that he's airing it out a bit more, that further validates the point that you have to blitz him, you have to get to him, because if he's going to air it out, that's longer time in the pocket.